Branding, really, what exactly are we talking about here? Because everybody has been shouting branding, everybody has been screaming branding in my ears, and I'm just not tired. But I really want to know more about branding. And I'm here, I'm at Luxury Kitchen, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ife, and I'm with one amazing person. His name is Tunde TNT. So I have with me Tunde TNT, but most people don't really know that his name is not just Tunde TNT. His name is Tunde Mololari. If I got that correctly. Yes, I did. So finally, yes. So Tunde is here with me, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things. And I'm sure you really, really, really want to listen to everything that Tunde has to say here.
Yep.
Okay, so Tunde, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a native design by myself. Yeah, so it's just a casual native design by myself.
And you look really amazing.
Thank you. Better.
Thank you. Yes, my makeup was done by Mo's Touch, and my dress made sense. So that's why I'm looking this.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Okay, so you are the creative director of Tunde TNT, sorry, I get that, and Fashion by TNT.
Yeah.
And you just have a lot of things. You have media, you have fashion, and you have art. Where's the Karufe? I like to call it Karufe. Where is everything coming together? How did everything come together, and when did everything start?
Okay, so basically, I feel like the rundown how I started is my father is a fine artist by profession, and my mother is also a fashion designer by profession. So I decided to take I decided to follow their footsteps. Yeah, so I decided to bring both of them trade together to create what I have. I actually started with graphics initially, and then later I started making t-shirts. Afterwards, I entered into fashion proper. So I decided to bring up a brand instead of just doing one, since I could do all of them. Even though I have my major strength, but since I could do quite a number of stuff, so I decided to bring in fashion, media, and arts together as a brand. And my brand is Tunde TNT. I have a subsidiary which is Fashion by Tunde TNT and Media by Tunde TNT. The arts part is still coming through, but for the future purposes, it's on the brand.
So I like to feel like people that have a brand, they give it a particular name. Why is yours your name?
Okay, so initially it was House of TNT. It was supposed to be a group of people working together, but along the line I had issues with my partners, so we decided to go solo. So that's stick, and then people already started calling me Tunde TNT. That's just with that. And Tunde TNT itself meant the new trend. So
I used to think that it was just your name, maybe today and then T.
No, it means the new trend. So the idea behind the brand is I wanted to do stuff that people had not seen before. I wanted to do stuff that people had probably seen but on a different dimension again. So basically I was aiming at creating a new trend for fashion, media and arts, and so I came up with TNT brand. Yeah.
And I must say, the growth has been rapid. It started in 2012, and I think some people don't know. For the benefit of those that don't know, it started in 2012.
Yes,
as a strike, started doing something, and you're here right now. And that means just been 5 years.
Yeah, just 5 years. And 5 great years.
5 great years, I must say, because a lot of things have been attributed to your name.
Yeah.
Yes, you have so much. We are Nokia ambassador.
Yeah.
So many things, and even CLWE, the Lagos Wardrobe an exhibition in Lagos that has gone up over 3 years.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would you say is the reason, or what would you attribute the development or the success, the growth, the rapid growth?
Well, I would just say I used to tell people something that I believe in God so much, and then I say that one of my favorite, I don't mean to go spiritual, one of my favorite Bible passages says that one that is diligent. That one that is diligent in his work will stand before kings and all men. So I feel like diligence is very important, even though we're not where we want to be right now. But the place of diligence plays a very big part of the brand. So I stayed diligent in the brand. I stayed focused. It's not easy. There's nothing easy. My father used to tell me something that you can't plant a seed and it grows the next day.
Yeah,
It takes process so you get to grow and stuff. So I believe in growth so much. I didn't want to rush stuff. I didn't want to rush anything. So I started little by little, depending on how what phase I was in. For instance, TLW was supposed to be an Ife brand. It was supposed to be a fashion show that was supposed to happen in Ife. Thank God for ASU strike. So we went on 6 month strike. After the 6 month strike, we, myself and Jumoke Salano, who was my co-founder, yeah, so we decided that okay, let's chill till next year, which was 2014. We chilled. 2014 came, we couldn't do TLW also again because of another 2 month ASU strike.
Wow.
And then we said, oh, let's buy so that we can chill. So we decided to do Lagos. We decided to move to Lagos. First edition, trust me, was more like we carried Ife and planted in
Yeah,
Lagos.
because I was at first edition.
Because you know, were you at first edition?
Yes, I was.
And
Oh,
we had
okay, I was at second edition.
2015.
20%.
Yeah, so 2014 was a smaller event, but it was good. It was really good. And it wasn't as bad. It was successful, very successful. And kicked off from there. We did 2015, we did 2016, and by the grace of God, obviously, 2017.
I should be at 27. I would be at 27. I should get a free ticket. Some people I should
why
get.
not?
Yeah.
VIP
You guys, thank you. VIP pass, yes. Okay, so one thing that is also really people can really attribute to you is the growth, like I said earlier, and branding. And like we were talking before we started recording, I said that people don't even know that you're still a student.
Yeah.
People don't even know that this person that runs House of Tears is in Ife.
Yeah.
How do you brand
well,
yourself, and how have you been able to take it outside
Okay,
Ife?
the point is, when I started business, when I started running the brand, I figured that I was attracting clients from everywhere, all over Nigeria. Yeah, yes, I
all over Nigeria.
and foreign clients too. And then being a student was going to downpour or going to reduce your chances of getting a good deal. I remember one time I was to do a project for someone about 4,000 pieces of words and stuff, and the guy called me, and when he heard my voice, he said, "You're a student." I didn't answer him. I cut the phone because I didn't want to give him the impression that I was a student. Most times when you give people the impression that you're a student, they want to beat you down, they want to beat your price down, negotiation, and they treat you like a student. You get, so I wanted to carry my brand as professional as possible. I most times would not give room for petty chatting with my clients. I go all professional, send emails, discuss through emails, I send invoice, you get, and all of those things. So I think level of professionalism and branding or structure that you put into your business will help you differentiate it from being a student brand. Yes, still a student brand, true, because most of my let me say money. Most of my projects that I did were still a lot from Ife, but I try to just place it on another level, try to be as professional as possible with it.
Okay, so you made mention of branding while you were talking. So
Yes.
what will you define branding as, Tunde TNT?
Well,
what is branding to Tunde TNT?
To me, it's basically your identity. Because I said I'm into media, so I do branding for people. Is a totality of your brand, totality of what you want people to see. When people don't see you and your physical presence, they're going to see something. They're going to see a color. They're going to see just the way you see GTB today. You know that you see orange, you see skybound, you see yellow and purple, and all of that. So there's an identity. My identity for my brand was supposed to be I created a brand that was playful, that was easy to access. It was for everybody. I didn't have a particular framed target that maybe I'm doing from youth. So my brand attracts everybody. So I make clothes, I make graphics, designs for different classes of people you get. So it was supposed to appeal to both the young and the old and the small. And so I created a casual classic brand, basically.
I think I saw that last year.
Yeah, I'm running a campaign. It's called Casual Religion. Yeah, that's why you see me wearing cap on my native.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm trying to go casual here. people probably see natives as we can only wear it to
You know, I was going to
go
ask
and
you
bed.
earlier that a cap on native, but I just felt like,
Yeah, but it's part of the trend I'm trying to push forward. And
okay,
then
so
I find out that a lot of people are doing it right now. It might not be from me, but it's something that people are doing.
if you had to give like 3 strategies that you've employed in branding yourself.
Okay, social media,
One,
very,
very
very
important.
important. I think personal branding, because people relate. There's always a figure in any business, any organization that people want to relate with. It makes it makes it easier. For example, for a brand like mine, people relate. People
I
relate.
thought you were going to say for a brand like Tolla or for a brand like GT Bank or for
True.
but my name
For
should
a
have just
brand
come
like
first.
for a brand like Top with Tolla, I mean, people associate the brand with you more. People want to see your face, your beautiful
Exactly. Yes.
face,
Yes, they want to.
and all of that. So people would. Personal brand is also important, but most times, especially for creative people, we usually mix a personal brand with our work, like with our professional brand. But I feel like personal brand is important. Social media is very important for branding. And then your stationaries, what I call stationaries, your logos, your websites, your business cards, all of that, very important.
But you know, a lot of people don't really believe that they should, actually students, and I'm talking from a student perspective,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't believe that they should have these things. If they feel like
It's so.
it's too professional.
So as I'm now, I'm like everybody knows now, I'm a student. I have a website. I have an e-commerce website. I have an e-commerce website that I sell my stuff off. I have a business card, all of these things. What it does to you is it makes people see you from a more serious perspective. You get, so people don't. I mean, is branding as petty as the kind of phone you use speaks branding, and when you get into places and then people see the total package, they respect you more, they want to treat you. Yeah, it's not like wherever you are right now, you maximize and use what you can afford, but at the same time, the importance that the total branding is needful. So put a label, your designer, put a label on your clothes, use tags, use invoice, use stuff that will speak your name. Use a carrier bag or a nylon bag that has your logo or something. If you're not there, people will see those stuff and then they'll ask. Yeah, so basically, most of the business marketing, if you want to go into marketing, basically, because branding and marketing are very side by side, they are very parallel to each other. And if you want to go into marketing, as it were, forgetting what I wanted to say. If you want to get to marketing, as it were, you would need branding, because fine, okay, people are not going to be around every time when you're doing a campaign or you're pushing your brand to someone. But if you can successfully leave something for them to hold on to, somebody will see from that person. And basically, first business rule for me personally is referral.
Yeah.
Like, so if you do a good job for somebody, you leave a print, people will see it and then they get back to you.
Yeah, true. So do a business for someone, people will see it and they'll get back to you on it. Yes. So lastly, before we leave, there's something like we said earlier, 2012, 2017, 5 years, expansion, so much. If you're to advise someone on how to expand their business, how to make it grow really fast, what will it be?
Okay. I would just say save a lot and spend money wisely, because it happens that when you are into business and then people just, especially when you're into business and people can see everything on Instagram and you can see all your storyline and all of that, they tend to feel like you're boxed up. And as an entrepreneur, it could get into you and you tend to spend anyhow. You have to keep up with what people are seeing you as. I feel like you should try to be as reserved as possible. Plan your finance. Finance is very important, because personally, I didn't start with a huge capital. I think when I started my business, I had 10K or thereabouts.
But now you have how much?
I don't know.
Just tell me, my ear.
Don't worry, I'll tell you later. So basically, I feel like you should save and plan your finance. Know what steps to take next. Personally, I made some mistakes. I feel like getting a store in Lagos was a mistake for me. Truthfully, I paid rent 3 years now, about 200K
Wow.
per year, and I've not really put it. I've not really put it on a run effectively as I want to because I'm not around. I'm in school.
Yeah,
I've been struggling to get somebody to put their person always up and down and everything. So I feel like you should plan well before you invest, before you take the next step. Know that okay, this is where you're supposed to be now, this is where you're going to now, and this is what you're doing now. Don't just spend money anyhow.
Okay, so
Basically, so for growth, I feel like managing your finances is important. It's very, very, very important.
yes, but managing your finances is very important.
Yes.
Okay, so fashion. We can't talk about Tunde and we'll
Alright.
make you leave without talking about fashion. What is fashion to you?
I feel like it's just an expression of yourself. Basically, that's what it is to me. It just, I so much believe in comfort in fashion. I feel like it's an expression of how you want people to see you. You know, people say the address that yeah, but truthfully, that's what it is. Is people, when you get into somewhere, then people look at you twice or twice to get. So it leaves an impression on people. So it's an expression of how you want people to see you. Basically.
Yeah, thank you. So, who is Tunde Tiense? Who exactly are you? Like,
I'm Tunde.
aside fashion, aside media, aside art.
I'm a very, very playful person. People don't know that part of me, and then people have this impression. I think I was discussing about you.
Yeah.
People, since I'm reserved on the outside, people think that I'm proud and stuff.
Are you proud?
I'm
You know,
not.
because you have so much money, you know.
Please, there's no money in it. I'm very open-minded. I play a lot, a whole lot. People that know me.
Yeah, you play a lot
You
like
don't know.
me.
You don't know that I play.
No, I actually I saw like 10% of your
Cool. So I actually do play a lot. I'm a very playful person. I believe in people a lot. I believe in having people around me. Well, what else can I say? I love God. I love my family and friends. Basically.
What's your most cherished fashion item?
It's my wristwatch. My wristwatch. I love wristwatches, but basically, I love wristwatches.
What will you never be caught wearing?
I've been asked this question several times, and then I've said anything so colorful. But nowadays I find myself wearing a bit colorful stuff. They're not so extreme, but I feel like you won't find me wearing very, very short shorts. And yeah, you find me wearing shorts, very short shorts, yeah, basically. But I could wear my favorite fashion pieces, like wearable pieces that I wear with shirts. I love wearing shirts a lot and natives. So
What's your next project now?
next project is still the Lagos Wardrobe exhibition.
October.
It's coming up October 28th and 29th. Really excited. I can't wait. You know, and plans are going on beautiful. Like it is really, really going amazing. I can't wait. That's my next project. I'm also going to be pushing my casual religion for this year's side along it. So basically, 2 projects that I'm working on. Major projects.
Thank you so much. I learned a lot.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. I learned about social media, personal image. What are you leaving with that client?
Yeah.
That person remember you, and referrals is everything. God is also everything.
God is everything.
God is everything. Thank you, Tunde, for coming around. We
Thank
really
you for
enjoyed it.
having
Hope
me.
you had fun.
I did.
Yeah, thank
Sure.
you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Top with Tolla. Follow us on Instagram at Top with Tolla. And follow me personally on Instagram at Tolla_Lukuba. See you on the next episode. Thank you for watching this episode. Love ya. Bye.